Tripp Kramer here from trippadvice.com, your personal dating coach. And on today's video, I want to be talking about how to ask a girl to be your girlfriend. And one of the inspirations of this video is because right now I'm at this really cool place. It's actually an Airbnb. It's not a hotel. It's not an actual bed and breakfast, but it's an Airbnb. And it's kind of like a little romantic getaway that my girlfriend Potter found. And so I'm a little bit of a romantic, and I think that one of the best ways to ask a girl to be your girlfriend is by doing something cool and doing some sort of getaway similar to what we're doing right now. So on this video, I'll be explaining a little bit about what you can say to her, how you can make it happen, when to ask a girl out as well. Not ask her out, ask her to be your girlfriend, and just any kind of other ways that you should be doing it to help you out to make it so it actually works well. When do you ask a girl to be your girlfriend? Well, we're not going to do this too soon, okay? A lot of guys might do this too soon. I also don't want you to do it too late, okay? There is a fine little balance when you're going to be doing it. I'd say after you've been dating a girl for somewhere about 2 to 4 months, and in those 2 to 4 months, you've seen her and been hanging out at least 15 times, okay? So nowhere earlier than that, nowhere later than that. Why? Well, too early, and you might be making a mistake. I don't think that you should be getting into a relationship if you don't know a girl well enough, okay? And if she's really pushing for it in the beginning and you're not ready, that's okay. Getting into a relationship should be on your terms. Really, it should be on both of your terms when you're both ready to do it. So, not too early. Now, also not too late. Why not too late? Because if you go too long and you're thinking like, oh, okay, I'll wait like 6 months or 4 or 5 months. Well, 4 months is okay. But after that, if you guys have been hanging out a lot and you're just doing it to play games or you're just playing some sort of hard to get, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Why? Because you might actually lose her. Because eventually, the girl that you're with probably wants to get into a relationship, or maybe you guys have discussed it a little bit. You know, if you wait too long, then you might actually scare her away because she's saying, hey, this guy is not ready to be in a relationship. Now, I want to be very clear here. This video is not telling you to go into a relationship. You can do whatever you want, but this is for the guys out there who are looking for it. And that's why I'm saying you don't want to wait too long. I'm walking in the place right now. Just want you to see this. This is so cool. It's just a big jungle and then a hut right in the middle of it. Amazing. I'm actually going to put a link down below for you guys to check it out. If you ever come to Bali and you want to stay here, then there'll be a link down below and then you can check it out for yourself. So I'm going to give you the line to say, and you can do it in any way you want. You don't have to copy this line, but it's a good line, and I think you should maybe take at least the idea of what I'm saying here and translate it into your own words, okay? So I'm going to actually be stating it not as a question, but more of a statement. And then you're just going to be silent and see how she responds. So you're going to say this. You know, I just want to let you know that I really like spending time with you, and I don't want to spend time with anybody else. So it's a little romantic, but it's not too cheesy. And you're basically saying, I don't want to be with anyone else. I don't want to be with anyone else right now. Because that's what a relationship is. That's what a relationship is. That's basically saying that you want to be with her, only her. You're not interested in dating. You're done with dating. And you'd like to be just with her. So I would say it just like that. I really like spending time with you, and I don't want to spend time with anyone else. And so, again, it's kind of up to you if you want to take it further than that. But I might just say that, not say another word, and see how she responds. If things are going well, she's going to respond and she's going to say, same here, I don't want to be with anyone else either. And that's it. Boom. Now you're in a relationship. And again, I would do it in a cool place like this. I'm a little bit of a romantic, like I said. So doing a getaway, finding a cool Airbnb similar to this, doing something for the weekend, going somewhere. You know, it doesn't have to be like you're proposing to her. So this doesn't have to be over a meal or putting roses on the bed. It could just be in a very quiet, nice little moment between you two when you guys are just hanging out and then you're just relaxing. And then you say it to her. So again, it's a good balance between a little bit of romance, but nothing too cheesy. Actually, when I asked Potter to be my girlfriend, I did something very similar to this. We did a little getaway in Santa Barbara, and we spent the weekend together, and that's where I asked her to be my girlfriend. So, you know, doing a getaway like this, it's nice, it's romantic, it works like a charm. Now, I gave you kind of the idea of how to ask her, when to ask her, but now I want you to get into the why. You know, why should you be asking a girl to be your girlfriend? You know, what makes it so special about this girl that you want to ask her? Well, I always say that when you spend time with someone and you spend enough time with someone, that's why I say you don't want to ask a girl to be your girlfriend within a month, but when you see all sides of them, you know, you see all of their emotions. You see them when they're sad, when they're angry, when they're happy, when they're excited, when they're down, every single emotion. And of course that takes time, right? And so over the course of the few months that you've been dating the person, you see all of her emotions, you see all of the types of reactions she has to certain situations. You get to know her, you get to know her likes, her dislikes, maybe even you meet her family a little bit if that happens. You know, you just really get to know the person on a well-rounded level. And then after all of that, you still enjoy spending time with them. They still make you feel good. You still see this as someone that you can spend time with, and they can be very good for you, and they can be healthy for you. Then that's the point where I think it's good to ask a girl to be your girlfriend. And if you even get to the point where you say, I love you, I'll put a video down below when to do that, but it's kind of similar. Because the idea here is getting to know the person so well and accepting them for all of who they are. That's another point I want to make here. Accepting her. Accepting her for everything that she is. Of course, I know you're like, Tripp, well, can you really know someone that well in 3 to 4 months? No, you can't. But I think between 3 to 4 months, between that point, you can get to know her well enough to say, hey, let's get into a relationship. But then it's continually getting to know her, understanding her, and her, by the way, getting to know you. This is not just one-sided here. I know it sounds like it because all my videos are telling you what to do, but it's more than that. So you guys getting to know each other on a deeper level and then saying, hey, let's try this thing together. Let's go through with this and let's see what it's like for us to be just us. I'll leave you with one last note. I know this has been kind of a long video, but just make sure that you never go for a girl out of desperation. And then you only go for a girl that you truly connect with. I don't want you ever getting stepped on. I don't want you ever, you know, putting her on a pedestal even through a relationship. It should be on equal terms and there should be mutual respect. So, no desperation. If you want to check out this Airbnb that is so rad called The Hideout, I put a link down in the description below. There's another link for the love video. If you like this video, I know you wanted more relationship type videos, press like. Let's see a bunch of likes on that. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you tomorrow.